Okay, today is May 22nd, and we will start with statistics. I hope that you found that the reasoning quiz and test easy to do. And again, if you have any concerns or anything, please let me know. Now we will enter the new unit, which is statistics. And today we will kind of review the statistics from, or more concepts, or start with this first, and then we will continue with the new stuff. So as you know, statistics deals with collection, analysis, and interpretation of the numerical data. So you take like an information from a survey or whatever you are doing, and then as a result of this, you collect those data, put them into a graph, or find some numbers, and then interpret them and say what is happening here, what is the tendency that those data collection has, and those kind of things. But there are so many things involved in this. So if you have a population of, let's say that you are dealing with a number of students at Father Lacombe, and then you are not going to interview or ask questions to every student at Father Lacombe. The Father Lacombe is the population, while the number of students that you are asking is the sample. So as I said, is the sample. So when we have a population of thousands that we want to, or more, that we want to get the information, to see the tendency, then from this we ask a smaller number of students to create the sample. And even choosing the sampling within the population, there are different theories and different factors that define what is the number of samples so that you want to collect. One way, or we should say the easiest way to measure and to analyze the data, is to see what is the tendency of this data collection that we have. And in order to figure out the tendency, we discuss mean, median, and mode. So what mean is finding the average of all the data collection that you have in that you have collected. So let's suppose that the data collection that you have collected is this one here, the number 15, 12, 18, 19, 18 again, 15, 20, 21. It doesn't really matter how those data are coming from. But when we are finding the average, first we have to add them all. So 15 plus 12 plus 18 plus 19 plus 18 plus 15 plus 20 plus 21, and then we are dividing it by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And if you use your calculator, actually I have the calculator here, so we can say 15 plus 12 plus 18 plus 19 plus 18 plus 15 plus 20 plus 21, and enter. We will divide it by 8. That is the number of, and then the mean is 17.25. Equal 17.25. They're asking us to round to the nearest tenth, then will be 17.3. 17.3. So this is the mean of, or the average. Median is found by writing the numbers in numerical order from increasing to decreasing. Okay. And then if the number of data collection is odd, then we will pick the middle one. If the number of value is even, then we'll find the mean of the two middle values. Let's have an example, and we'll have one that is sorted already. So let's say it's 12, 15, 18, 19, 21. So the middle number is 18, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which is an odd number. So the median is number 18. It is sorted into from the lowest to the highest. The numbers are sorted, and the number of data values is odd, and the middle one is 18. But if we have something like this, 11, 12, 15, 16, 18, 20, then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 data values, and the middle one are 15 and 16. So the mean of 15 and 16 will be 15 plus 16 divided by 2, which is 15.5, and this is the median of this data collection. And mode is the values that appears most often. Like in the first example that we have here, we have 15 twice, not 18 twice. And this is an example of the fact that we may have more than one mode, but we will not go to that. So on that case, we will have a bimodal data collection. But in an example, let's suppose that we have 13, 12, 15, 18, 13, 13, 14, 19. Then, as we see here, number 13 appears the most. And that means that we are dealing with one, like single model or one mode, and the mode is 30. The range is the difference between the smallest and the largest value of the data value. So in this example that we have here, when we go 11, 12, 15, 16, 18, 20, 20 minus 11 is equal to 9, and this is the range. Or in this case here, when we have the lowest number is 12 and the highest number is 19, 19 minus 12, 7. Or in this case, 12 is the lowest number, 21 is the highest number, 21 minus 12 is 9. Let's see now an example here. When we have the following that represent the time taken to the nearest minute for high school student to drive to school for the last 10 days. So day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4, day 5, day 6, and so on, day 10. Now, calculate the mean. So in this case, we will go 11 plus 10 plus 19 plus 16 plus 15 plus 14 plus 13 plus 12 plus 17 plus 15, and the whole thing is divided by 10. Why 10? Because 10 is the base, but even if we count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, then we can see that it is 10. So now in your calculator, you can go 11 plus 10 plus 19 plus 16 plus 15 plus 14 plus 13 plus 12 plus 17 plus 15. Enter. And we'll see that is 141 divided by 10 is 14.2. So in this case, we will have 14.2 minutes is the average. Calculate the median. Keep in mind what is the median. Median is what appears at the most. So we check the values and say 11 is once, 10 is once, 19 is once, 16 is once, 15 is twice, 14 is once, 13 is once, and then we can say that the median is 15. And we have one median only here because we have one number that is repeated once. Calculate the mode. Oh, no, this is a mode. Actually, this is a mode. Sorry, this is the mode. And now the median, I will do it with a different color. So median is the one is when we sort the numbers. So from the lowest one, the lowest one is 10, and then it is 11, and then it is 12, and then it is 13, 14, 15, 16, and after that is 17, 19, and that's it. We call. No, we should, yeah, it's good because 15 is repeated twice. So now on this case, we'll have 2, 4, 6, 7, 9. So the middle one is 5, and it is number 14. And then the mode, as I said, is the one that is repeated the most. The range is the highest minus the lowest, which in this case will be 19 minus 10 equals to 9. Okay, so now the frequency is the number of times that the data value appears in the given range. Let's suppose that we have the withdrawal amount from an ATM machine and the frequency table is appeared here. Now when we have 20 is once, twice, 3 times, 4 times, and so on. Okay, so now let's let's organize this in a table. In a table that is telling us what is the withdrawal amount and what is the frequency. So we'll start with the 20 first because the 20 is the lowest one. So I will just underline them and then 1, 2, 3, 4. So this will be the amount is 20 and the frequency is 4. Now let's move to 40. 40 will be, if you see it once, twice, 3, 4, and 5. So 40 is 5 times. And then we have 60. So 60, 160, 2, 3, 4, 4. So 60 is 4 times. And then we have 50. So I'll change the color. 50, 1, 2, 3, I think. Yeah. So 50 is 3 times. It's kind of weird because 50 is, you cannot withdraw, but this is just a data collection. So 80, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7 times. So 80 is 7 times. And then it should be 100. So 100, 2, 3, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, so 100 is 5 times. Next amount withdrawn is 110. So 110 once. Once, and I have one more 100 here. 110 is once, and this is 6. And then after that is 120. So 1, 2. This is a bit boring, but 3. 120 is 3 times. We have after 120 deal with 140. So once, 140, twice, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 140 is 6 times. And then is 160. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4. 160. 160 is 4 times, and so you will continue. This is kind of boring, so and it is kind of self-explanatory. So this is how you build or connect all of the frequency, complete the table of the frequency. Now, why do we build this table? Because we graph that is known as the histogram, and the graph is a value, or in the interval is placed in the x-axis, and on the y-axis is placed the frequency. And then it is kind of rectangles, so that we build for this. So if we have a histogram with a shoe size, let's suppose that we are in school and in a class, and then we are saying, what is your shoe size? And then people are saying 35, and then how many 35s do we have in this? Now, the 35 will be in the x-axis. So here we will have the shoe size, and on the y-axis, we will have the frequency. How many times that shoe size is appeared. Now, let's suppose that we have this information here. In 2006, the earthquakes happening in a certain place, doesn't really matter where, are with magnitude 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and the frequency is given here. As we said, the frequency will be on the y-axis. So here we will have the frequency, which is starting with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then on the x-axis, we will have the magnitude. So magnitude 1, we have 10. Then we draw the box that goes like this. Magnitude 2, so magnitude 1. Magnitude 2, we have 7. So we will go up to 7. Magnitude 3, we have 6. So we will go up to 6. Magnitude 4, we have 8. So we will go up to 8. Magnitude 5, we have 4. So we will go up to 4. Magnitude 6, we have 1. And magnitude 7, we have 2. This is the histogram. So for today's, or this part of the lesson, we'll go on page 239, 240, and complete questions 1, 2, and 3. And on 249 and 253, 1 to 8. Okay. This is just the first part of the lesson.